Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here today, we got Terry with us today to go out on the bike. So I've come down to Terry where he lives in. Where do you live, Terry?
It's in Ciudad Quesada, just outside of Rojales.
Yeah, so... Sorry?
Just outside of Rojales and Algorfa It.
Ah.
Do you like the Spanish accent?
Very nice Spanish accent there, Terry. Very, very nice. Hope you enjoy our ride today. Terry's going to tell us where we're going, what we're going to be doing.
We're going to go down past the big tower, which everybody sees in Guatemala, but we'll go towards it, and then we'll go up. We'll do a left and go up past La Recaral into the forest, down onto the old Guatemala road, onto Rio Segura, and then we'll go to Rojales, and then to Algorfa, and then back along the river.
Excellent.
Back home.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
So if Terry could sort of like, as on our journey, if you could say when we get to these places, just say we're in so-and-so, because I'm not going to be able to recognise where they are.
I will give you
my first time here.
I'll give you a running commentary.
Excellent.
No problem.
Excellent. Thank you, Terry. So we're going to get on the bikes now.
Right, we're on our way. Just coming up in the distance, as we go down onto Avenida del Greco, you can see the lakes.
Yeah.
That's the blue lake for Torrevieja.
Is that where you get the swans and that? You get the swans on that lake?
You do get some, not so much swans, flamingos.
Oh, flamingo, that's what I meant, flamingos.
Yes.
Swans.
Yeah.
I meant flamingos.
No, flamingos.
They're all birds though, aren't they?
Yeah, they've all got wings, and you can eat them.
Yeah, this is true.
There's two lakes there. Yeah, there's two lakes there. There's the pink lake and the blue lake. We're going to do a left here. And a right.
Right here. I don't know if I told you, Terry is one of the Spanish drone seekers. They do a show every Sunday night. Terry's one of the hosts. Great show. So if you want to join them, it's on YouTube. And it starts at 8 o'clock UK time. Talking all about drones. I do say to Terry sometimes, stop droning on.
I'm just going to wait for this lorry to come.
Sal.
And we got at the start of the farming fields, and to our left, you'll be able to see the transmission tower, which was erected by the Americans during the Gulf War for submarine communication. But now it's done by the Spanish Navy.
Right. Hey, it's nice round here though, isn't it?
Oh, it's gorgeous. We're going to go on the old canal.
Yeah.
Which is on our right.
Does this flood very often? Does it?
No, it doesn't flood, but it gets quite high.
Right.
What?
There's an old viaduct along here then.
Yeah. I always thought it was Roman, but then I saw the local brickworks and other bits and pieces. We've got a car coming. I'll just jump in front of you. Now we've got a no entry sign here.
Okay.
But I'm going to try it and see what happens. Cortado para obras.
I try not to go down into the ditch.
No, that's the canal. Now we may have to turn round.
Okay.
As we come up here to the right, you've got a lovely view of the lakes.
Yeah. What a lovely view.
And then in the far distance is the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
That's the Blue Lake.
So that's the Med over there, is it?
Right at the back there, yeah.
And that's where you got the swans and flamingos.
Yeah. All the twitchers would be there for the swans that never go.
So Terry, how long you been living here?
I've been living here now for 15 and a half years.
Well, do you like it?
No.
No, not really, no.
I
keep forced
thinking,
on you really, innit?
Yeah, and I keep thinking next year will be better. Oh, I love it. Absolutely adore
What a great place to live, isn't it, Spain?
It's fabulous. I like the people, I like the area, I like everything about it.
The weather ain't bad either, is it really, most of the time?
No, it's lovely. We're going to do a left shortly and go up into the forest.
Yeah. So how long did this ride normally take, Terry?
I try to be out for about 2 hours.
Right, yeah.
Generally I'm by myself and I don't stop.
Right, yeah.
But if there's a group of us, we always stop for coffee and tostada and the like.
Yeah. As we're both members of the drone seekers today, we've both got our drones with us, haven't we?
We've got our drones, yep.
So we might be doing some droning on.
Oh, we will. I've got a lovely spot. In fact, there's a couple of spots. We won't be going to one today because the end route of it is cross country.
Yeah.
And it's a get off your bike and push it.
Right, yeah. I've been there, done that.
And it's very good. There's a lovely, lovely fig tree just down here, which you get gorgeous figs off of.
Right, yeah.
But at the moment, it's bare.
Did you say there's bears?
No, it's bare.
Oh, right.
You can have a few beers if you want. Ever wishful. That down there is a very scenic route.
Right, yeah.
Linda and I will go there on a Sunday morning.
That's another nice thing about Spain is like when you're out on your bike, most of the routes are really quiet, aren't they?
Oh, they're fabulous. They are so good. And of course, you also get a lot of like-minded people cycling. And if you do get into a problem,
and also find most Spanish drivers are more courteous to the cyclists as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So as I say, I come from London, and it's not a sort of place I'd want to be riding a bike these days, to be honest.
No. We're going to do a left up here, up this tarmac road. Yeah, if you get a problem, invariably somebody will stop to help you. You can see the mast now in its entirety. Apparently it's the tallest structure in Europe.
This is lovely, this is.
Oh, this is what I like. It's not flat. You've got lots of undulating scenery. It's just nice.
And it's round the corner from where you live.
Yeah, it's just fabulous. To our left is a place called La Recaral.
Yeah.
and the basic idea of it is an emergency water supply,
Right.
and overfill,
Right.
for flooding.
Yep.
But they've landscaped it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, spring now, we've got all the flowers coming out.
Yep.
In the far distance, the hills you can see is Callosa
Yep.
and Orihuela.
So Linda didn't fancy coming out with us today then?
No, she came off her bike yesterday, poor thing. They were doing a charity bike ride, and and she fell off the bike. So I had to go
I know how it feels.
Yeah. Well, I had to go and rescue her in the van.
All right, yep.
And poor thing, she does suffer. He was going fast.
He's motoring along there a little bit, wasn't he?
He was shifting, yeah. Now, ahead of us is La Marina, up on the hills there, which at one time was the biggest urbanisation in Spain. But I think Quesada has taken over for that.
Yeah.
And also you can see a very flat area straight in front of us.
Yeah, it's just here, yeah.
Yeah, that was the Aero Modelling Club's runway.
Right, yeah.
And it was built in memory of a captain in the Spanish Air Force. And there's another memorial to him in Guadamar.
Right, yeah.
If you want, we can stop and do a bit of droning.
Yeah, I don't mind, yeah.
I love the colours.
Sorry, Teddy.
I love the colours.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
I think what they do with those plants, they plough them in as a natural feed for the ground. If we do a left here,
yeah.
and park up here.
Oh, we're off.
Lovely days.
It's the best bit going down here, isn't it?
Ah, it's great. And of course, with the weight of these, it can half push you along, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah, really do pick up some speed.
See, there's a cycle track through there,
Right, yeah.
but I've not explored it yet. I can't do that on my own.
No.
I think it's a little bit too dangerous.
One for another day, Tell.
Yeah. And there's another one down here that I want to explore. Now we're going to take a right at the junction. Your best bet is single file.
Right.
I want to go up there next.
Yeah. Not today.
This is Eden, or the bottom end of Eden.
So a lot of these holiday homes, aren't they?
No, I don't think they are. A lot of them are Spanish.
Oh, right.
We do get holiday homes and stuff around here, more so in Quesada. But there's also a lot of people living here. Right, I'm going to do a left here. Oh, wow.
What's going on there? Oh, the burning. Oh, there's someone there.
Yeah.
Farmer, innit?
Yeah. There's a building just up here.
Yeah.
And it was built by the Moors.
Oh, really?
But you'd have thought it was built last week.
It's rush hour.
Yeah. Hola, buenos días. It's Guadamar Castle up there. Sorry. Yeah, Guadamar Castle.
Oh, right, yeah. You been up there, Terry?
Yeah. Hell of a bloody climb to get to it. It's all right on these. But at one time you could go in totally open, but now they've got opening hours and guided tours and things.
Right.
We can't blame them because it's a touristy. This is the old road, Rojales to Guadamar.
Yeah.
We can do a left by this white building and go over this bridge.
Yeah.
The other day I did it.
Oh, I wonder what that was.
Now, I don't know if I can do it. I did last week.
Oh, lovely. Over the wooden bridge.
This is the back end of the Segura.
That's the other thing about being on the bike. You see parts of Spain you would never see otherwise by car.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Oh, really?
And I once saw a snake with a fish in its mouth going across the water. I don't trust this one.
Oh, okay.
It's too...
It's steep, isn't it?
Yeah. But a lot of the times, you see a lot of terrapin all along the wall.
All right, yeah.
But it's dried up a bit. And this is that building I was saying, that it was built during the Moorish times.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Obviously been restored at some point.
Yeah.
It was built by the Moors. Has this ever been open till?
Yeah, it used to be a beautiful Chinese restaurant here. I'm going to go back down along that way.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to go back along the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, this wok buffet was
Oh, right, yeah.
bloody lovely. But no, not now.
Was that before COVID hit or?
Oh yeah, way before.
Right.
That there is the Guardia Civil headquarters.
Sorry, Tom?
That there is the Guardia Civil. They call it the Casa Cuarto.
Oh, right, yeah. Around there where I live, Terry, I don't know if it's the same here, but a lot of the old structures, they're really doing a lot of renovation
Doing
work.
loads to them, aren't they? Yeah. Right, quite rightly so as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, I like Roman history and Peninsular War stuff, and a lot of the stuff that's around is pretty damn good. Just wanted to show you that bit there.
Yeah.
Oh, you bugger. Oh, you're right here. If you want to stop any time, just say.
I'm fine. Whatever you want to do.
Just along
Just
here.
shout going, Tal, come back.
Come back.
Come back.
Just along here, at the end of the season, like when they finish picking,
Yep.
I think they're doing artichokes by the look of it, a bloke brings all his goats. Oh, fuck me, do they go through it?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I bet they love it.
absolutely. Oh no, it's not artichokes, it's looks like cabbage or
That
spring
looks like
greens.
cabbage, yeah. I don't know a lot about farming, to be honest.
No, but I don't. Oh no, it's not, it's broccoli.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you look, can you see the purple sprouting? Can you see it?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Hola, buenos días.
Something else that amazed me with Spain is that if this was the UK and the grain nut, it'd be all done by machine, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a lot of it is done by machine, especially carrots and stuff.
Right.
But you find that that's done by the big agricola, I think they call it. But a lot of the fields along here, not these ones, but more down towards your way, are owned by Tesco's.
Ah.
Especially around near where Jackie lives.
Yeah.
And it's all automated.
Right.
And they pick the carrots, wash them and pack them on the back of the truck. But these are all little allotments. And during the blossom season, when the orange and lemon blossom is out, it is absolutely, crikey, you'd almost faint with the smell.
Really?
It's glorious, absolutely glorious. They're not allowed to irrigate their fields from the canal until somebody comes along, unlocks the wheel, like there,
Yeah.
and that allows them then to irrigate their fields for an hour, say, or whatever.
Oh, really?
And then he comes on his scooter and undoes it, and the water then runs into the field. What I like about this is the neatness, and if you look at that,
Yeah.
to me that is so neat and tidy.
That's one of the things I've noticed in Campersole the last couple of years. When I went to Campersole the first time, I think it's 2017, maybe 18, it's very desert-like.
Yeah,
But now there's a hell of a lot of agriculture going on, a lot of areas like this now,
yeah.
in the last 2 years. So obviously the government, I would have thought, are giving them incentives to, you know,
Well, it's the EU,
cultivate
isn't
the
it?
land, really.
Yeah. That's that field behind there. That's all artichokes.
Right?
We're going camping down at La Manga next week.
All right, yeah.
Going to do a week's.
Oh, you're going
camping.
to do the sunrise, aren't you?
Yeah, hopefully. If I can get out of bed. We've already done the sunrise, but I'd like to do it again.
Yeah, why
I
not?
want to do the sunset.
Yeah. Have you done any kipping in the van yet?
No, not properly.
Right, so this is just like a test run?
This is the first test
Yeah.
run, yeah. We've been buying and getting together all the camping-y stuff.
Yeah. Because you were saying on the show last night, you're going to see your son later on in the year?
Yeah, going up to Newcastle. But Linda's going home for a month in August.
Right.
And Brian Turnbull was saying he's going up to the Highlands.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, shall I? I'd have to motor home by myself, though,
Yeah.
which is what I wouldn't be too keen on. Well, we've done 10k.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a left here, we go along the river,
Okay.
and if you want to stop for coffee,
Yeah.
we go to this place where all the old men go,
All right, yeah.
and it is so funny.
So that'd be us included then?
Yes, yeah. But Linda and I were sitting there, and they were bloody arguing, and then, you know, one bloke got his walking stick out, and he went for another bloke, and oh. I had a lovely day yesterday though, because Sundays is a rehearsal day.
Right.
From 11:30 to 4 o'clock.
Right.
And I'm new to this group, but they've got to know my mate and I, Roger. We have such a laugh. And the producers and the musical director and the dance director, they keep looking at us. But the minute, one time, he got a bit shitty with me, the musical director.
Right.
And he came over, sat down. I said, right, let's get something straight. You do not have to shout at me. You do not have to get shitty with me.
Right.
And he went, oh. And then we were doing a production, and the stage manager shouted out, turn that music off. And I said, don't you ever, ever swear at me again.
Yeah. Don't you dare.
Yo! Oh, perdone. Don't you ever, ever swear at me again.
Yeah.
She came up and apologised, because they know I'll just fold down my computer and walk out.
Yeah, you don't need it, do you?
I don't need that, and I don't want to do that. But it's good fun, and they're lovely people. You know, the actors. And
there's more of them coming up behind us.
Yeah. There's a big hill in front of us to our left, and it's used to watch the sunrise. And apparently the Phoenicians, when they were here, they used to go to the top there, and there's a small fortification at the top. And also to the left is an old Phoenician burial and cremation site. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, great, absolutely great. What a day, what a weather. You know, the weather wasn't supposed to be too clever, was it?
No.
It's turned out lovely.
That's the entrance there to the Phoenician burial site.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I've been up there, and you can see areas where they obviously burnt bodies. And I know it's thousands of years ago, but it's still there because it's all in rock.
Yeah.
And I've actually found pieces of Phoenician pottery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Only one small piece, but it was definitely, without a doubt, Phoenician.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Hola, buenos días.
But Terry, it says no entry.
I know. Oh, where was that?
Oh, no.
I think it's all right. I came down here the other day, and I saw that, and I went back on the road, and I thought, oh.
Yeah, that.
Oh. I swore.
You saw?
I swore.
I'm going to have to cut that out, Tel.
Oh.
More work for me. I can't believe you swore. You never me swearing.
Oh.
It's going to be beep, 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 beep. I'm going to have to record your bell. This here, get your bell going a couple of times. I could have put that in instead.
Yeah. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Oh, I met this when I was going to the hospital. There was this nurse, Maria, and she said to me, "Hola, Terry, buenos días. ¿Qué tal?" And I said to her, "Oh, bien, bien. ¿Y usted?" And she said, "¿Y usted?" I said, "Sí." "No," she said, "Me too."
Me too.
So
that's formal, isn't it, usted?
Usted is very formal, yeah, but she said, "No." because when I first went in there, she walked in and said, sexy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And yeah, she was lovely. You get a hug off her. And when on my last treatment, she came in and she stood there and just put her arms around me and just hugged me. And, you know, I thought, oh, that is so nice. Maria, mia compadre.
I don't know if you looked at that guy too, but he looked a bit knackered to me.
Oh, I couldn't take my eyes off the other one.
I did look at that as well.
Oh. I should.
But she didn't look as knackered as he did.
No, I should film this because it's got all of the colour.
Yeah.
Although where we're going next, it'll be probably a bit better. It's a little bit more scenic.
So Jackie's been all around here with you, has she?
Yeah, we've only done a couple of bike rides around.
Just. Who's taking who for a walk?
Yeah. They are this year, well, nearly swans, pseudo swans.
Swans over here though don't belong to the Queen, do they?
No.
But do they belong to the King?
Well, I don't think there's any swans over here because they don't belong to royalty. They've eaten the. Ding! They've eaten the lot. We are
So
now
where are we now, Terry?
in Rojales.
Rojales.
This is Rojales.
Just here?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, we're going to stop here for coffee. Oh,
the beautiful bridge.
a lovely bridge, eh? Look at that bridge.
What's
So now
that?
Terry
Yeah,
is now going to tell us the name of the bridge and when it was built.
I can't remember. I tell you
We've just
what,
done this.
I could cycle over there
Yeah,
and I'll talk to you from the bridge.
yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Okay.
Hola, buenos días. And we're coming up now to the Ponte the Carlos III, and it was built in 1700 as an orilla.
Oh, that's the water wheel.
Yeah,
There's...
and you got that dam.
Yeah.
There, which I'll tell you what it is. It's the Azud Opresa, and that was built 16th, 18th century. So that very, very impressive. Part of the hydraulic system. And to our right,
yeah,
is a brewery.
Oh yeah, Triple Brewery.
Triple Brew.
You had anything out of there?
No, it's only just opened.
Right.
I have, because they did a tasting.
Right.
We were out dancing and they did a tasting.
Yeah.
And then you've got this fantastic street art. And
yeah.
honestly, there is so much. There's another one just down over there, which is absolutely superb. Then we're coming down to the older part of Rojales.
Spain. Lovely.
We're heading now towards a place called Benioff. Lovely little town, very, very nice church, and it's a lot of Dutch people have settled in the area of Benioff and Benimar. The Policia Local on the left, and also to our left is the road leading up to the caves. Cuevas de El Rodeo, and also to our left are the 3 Stations of the Cross, and it's a monument to Christ and the 13 Stations of the Cross. And also coming up on our left is the cemetery, Rojales Cemetery. And when you go inside there, it's like going into paradise. Beautifully kept gardens, very neat, very tidy, and very, very well maintained. Beautiful resting place. And on the roundabout, that's the Ponte de Carlos III. Now we're coming into Benioff, or Benijoffer as it looks like, but it's Benioff. Instead of going into Benioff, we'll take a right. And we'll go down to the Segura, Rio Segura. Is that a good commentary?
Didn't hear a word.
Oh.
But no, it's all on here, so that's the main thing.
There. Good.
That's the main thing. I might not always hear you, Terry, but it'll be on here.
I thought to myself, wow, why am I saying this? He ain't even listening. Take a right, take a right.
I'm a bit like the wife, aren't I?
Yeah. Is that your phone or mine?
I don't know.
Now we're going to go.
I don't think it was me.
Up on that ramp.
Okay, good. I'll let you go first.
And the hill that we can see, or the small mountain you can see in front of us,
Yeah.
is Callosa.
All right.
Callosa.
Oh, Callosa.
Yeah, Callosa. And it's at the bottom of that is the town of Orihuela.
So was this area affected much during the oh, what do they call it when you had
The Moorish occupation?
no, more recently, Terry.
Oh, the Civil War?
No, more recently than that. A couple of years ago when they had the weather, the Gata Fria.
Oh, we had the Gota Fria.
Yes.
Yeah, we suffered very badly with the last Gota Fria.
Right.
Very badly. In fact, it flooded our pool.
Oh, really?
And yeah, we had to have a brick-built container to put the pump and everything in. See, the Segura at the moment is very low.
Yeah.
To our right is Formentera.
Right, yeah.
And to our left, the outskirts of Benioffar, and you can just see the Benioffar church with a blue top.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I did like the sign back there. It said 80 kilometres an hour. Would you want to be doing 80 kilometres an hour along here?
Yeah.
Lovely that sun on you, innit?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Let me just get in front. I pity anybody who won't or can't ride on the bikes.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more to see just by doing what we're doing.
Exactly. And not only that, you're going at the speed where you can appreciate it, aren't you?
Yes.
You know? You're not going too fast, not going too slow, and you can just look around and take it all in.
And I've got 92% left of my battery.
Oh, mine's not percentage, mine got bars on it. Still says it's full.
Yeah. Because you've got a lovely big house as well, haven't you?
Yeah, it is a
big garden.
Yeah.
Like ours is 600 odd square metres.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The house is big. It's big enough for us.
Yeah, that's what you need, isn't it, at the end of the day?
And the garden we just love. Right, just here is a noria.
A noria?
Yeah.
Ah, Will. Wow. Water wheel. I'll take some photos here. Now back on.
Yeah, oh, that's what I need to do.
Go along and think, cool, blink, what's going on here? It's becoming hard work.
I tell you what I do though, I always forget to put my glasses on, and you've got all the gnats out at the moment, or the nits, and...
There's one thing I don't forget to do, I can't see where I'm going.
Oh, are they prescription?
Yeah.
We've only been out, yeah, we must have been longer than an hour and 13.
What time we leave? About 10:30?
Yeah. Oh no, it's 01:30, it's 12:52. Now we've been out longer than an hour and 13. I think the clock on here stops when you stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it does. It started again. Our actual cycle
Did you
time.
do that with, is it Sarda? The map, the route thing?
Oh, yeah. Strava.
That's the one.
Well, I got my Garmin.
Yeah.
And then what I do when I finish, I stop the Garmin and then I sync it with my phone.
Yeah.
That then puts it all onto my Strava.
All right, yeah.
And then I transfer it to Facebook.
Yeah.
Let everybody know, you know, been out and about and doing things. I hope it don't rain.
Not supposed to rain. Getting a bit chilly.
Yeah, it is a bit. You got up top, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's in the car.
Oh, you haven't got a...
No, I'll be all right.
Very helpful.
I'll be all right. I'll survive. I'll just take yours.
Yeah. I was doing a documentary on the Rio Segura and filmed it all up here doing low-level shots, and then COVID came along.
All right, yeah.
But also the Segura is fucking hundreds of miles long.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to do was to find the tributary, but it's about 300 kilometres away.
Wow. Yeah.
This is a good sampler of my route.
Yeah.
One of my routes.
This is lovely. This is really enjoying this.
Good. It's a pleasure for me, to be quite honest, Steve, because like-minded, we both got drones. We both, you know, I'm not as avid a photographer, but I like taking photos.
Yeah.
And we can chat.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when Linda sees this, right, she's going to go, oh, you're talking to Stephen, but you won't talk to me when you're going along.
Yeah, she will. I said, no, I had to give a commentary.
Yeah, I'd say, you better give me 20 euros.
This is what I find sad, that people find it necessary to dump stuff.
I just don't understand it myself.
No.
But it's the same all over, isn't it? Even the UK, they do it, don't they?
Yeah.
You know,
I think I might cut short looking at what
the weather looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go on for a little bit more. We've done 19k.
Yeah, done 19. Yeah.
I go up to the 20k point.
Yeah.
We've done 3/4 of what I wanted to do so far.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, this is lovely. I've got to go for my results next Monday.
Right. Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Not with apprehension, because I know everything is going to be all right.
Yeah. Good. Well, let us know you get on, Tel.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So what day next week?
Monday.
Monday.
And then we're off to La Manga on Tuesday.
Right. Lovely. And that playground seen better days.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere, really, isn't it?
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all closed off now.
Look at that fabulous views.
The mountains are lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, there's what's it? A hawk.
Gonna come and get us.
Look at him go.
He's looking for something, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh. We might have put him off.
Harris hawk. I don't know what it is.
I know I've seen a lot of bird photography in the past, but I still don't know the names of them.
No. I like photographing aeroplanes.
Yeah. We went to the South End air show one year. Took my camera and that. And I just could never had a long enough lens to get anything decent. So a couple of months later, one of the members of the camera club said, I'm selling me 100 400mm lens. I went, oh, it's about to put in a £900 lens.
Yeah.
I said, how much do you want for it? It's just 300 quid.
What?
I bit his arm off.
I bet.
Right? As I bought it off him, a couple of months later, South End air shows got cancelled.
Oh.
So I've never managed to do it
Oh.
since.
What I used to do security at the Royal International Air Tattoo at Lakenheath.
Yeah.
And I did it for 4 years as a copper, and with a whole group of us went up there.
Yeah.
And of course, we got so close to all the aeroplanes, and the stealth bomber, and not the bomber, the stealth fighter.
Yeah.
I helped push one of those down the runway and was talking to the pilot, and went aboard the huge bloody transport plane, but they wouldn't let us fly in it. They said, no, you've got to go now, we've got to do a display. But oh, it was bloody great. Oh dear, Steve,
It's just so easy, isn't it?
It is. It's just so absolutely fucking divine. One of the other trips we'll do is come along here.
Yeah.
But we'll keep going to Benijuthar.
Right.
And then we'll go up to the old church.
Yeah.
And then we go from there to the quarry.
Yeah.
And then up towards La Pedrera.
Right.
And then another trip we can do is to Pedrera. I love that place.
Yeah. I say the other one I'd like to do is, you know, when we was at the Five Eyes.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to go round there one day as well.
Yeah, that's the one that I was saying to you about. That's Elche Swamp.
Right. Yeah.
And then we can do part of it.
Yeah.
But the other one is you go up the motorway and then take the A3, I think it is.
Yeah.
Come off at the petrol station.
Yeah.
Park up there and then go down by bike to the dam at Tibby.
Right. Yeah.
And you need a bike, and it's a bloody long hill. And coming back, you need an electric bike.
Oh, really?
Oh, do you ever? Took Jackie up there. She loved it.
Because Jackie had a normal bike to start with, didn't she? She had a non. Did she stop? Was you going out with Jackie then with? But she had just a normal bike.
No, when she got her electric.
All right. So now she said she was finding it hard to keep up with Craig, wasn't she, at one stage?
Yeah.
And now she flies past him.
Yeah, we've had some brilliant times, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Look at the colours there. That you know, for photography, that's what I look at.
Yeah.
I was up at the National Portrait Gallery in London and sat looking at this bloke, and he was looking at these black and whites.
Yeah.
And I was with this Danish girl, Charlotte, and she wanted to learn photography and everything. And he was saying to her, don't go into colour, colour's rubbish. He said, black and white's the only way. I said, oh, don't be so stupid. He said, I beg your pardon. I said, don't be so stupid to say that black and white is the only thing you can do in photography.
No, that's so wrong.
I said, it is so wrong.
Don't get me wrong, I do like black and white photography.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely got its place.
You got the nuances of the shadow and...
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I can't understand how anyone can say that. And then the other thing, somebody came over to our house for dinner, and it was Linda's brother brought them over, because he lives in Spain as well, he lives down the road.
All right, yeah.
This bloke was the most boring person you've ever...
Really?
Ever. Oh, he was boring. Anyway, we were talking about photography, and he says, I totally disagree with what you do. So I said, what do you mean? He said, well, Photoshop. He says, why can't you just take a photo and that'll be it? I said, because you can improve it. That's not photography. I said, well, what do you do then? I said, you take a photo, you don't like it, you destroy it. I take a photo, I don't like it, I improve it.
Exactly. What I'm not being funny is like the people don't seem to photographers in the 30s and the 40s and what have you, when they was using film, I don't realise. I mean, they think they took a picture and just developed it. They didn't. They done all these techniques. All these techniques to improve the image, you know.
Yeah.
And they would have engulfed that Photoshop.
But wouldn't they just? Yeah.
And this is what I don't understand with people.
It's artistic value, artistic interpretation.
Yeah, well, we used to get it with some people in the camera club. They would like frown upon, oh, you've done this to it, you've done that to it, but that's photography for you, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I follow a guy called Ralph. He lives in Spain. He's a photographer. He lives in Calpe.
We take a left up here.
Okay. I say, and he'll take a photo. There could be a bin in it. And I'll go, I'll try and get the angle so I've missed the bin. I think, clone it out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why muck about? Just clone the bloody thing out.
Get rid of it.
Exactly. Take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I think you go first, Tel.
We're just coming into a village called Algorfa. Hola.
Okay.
You want another coffee?
Yeah, if you like, I don't mind. Yeah, I'll get it this time, Tel.
Okie doke. 23k.
That's not bad, is it?
No. What do you normally do?
I normally do about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, around about 20 odd.
This way's generally all on road.
Right. Yeah, I've got 1 notch missing on my battery now.
Oh, I've done 85%.
You're down to 85%?
Yeah. I could keep in single file a bit.
Yeah.
That restaurant there,
Yeah.
oh, fabulous.
Was it Chinese?
No, it's haute cuisine. Really, really nice steaks. Oh, just lovely for French.
Yeah.
But it's owned by an English bloke. Los Oliveres. That's the olive tree.
Another thing that amazes me with Spain, sometimes you go through towns and like ghost towns, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no one about. I'll let you go first. You know where you're going, I don't. We turn in here.
Yeah, I want to get onto the cycle path.
Yeah.
Because this is too... Ah, you bugger. Feel safer with this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if it's there, you might as well use it, mightn't you?
Yep. It's getting cold.
It's chilly, isn't it?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is bloody good. This is superb, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is new.
Yeah, you can't knock this, can you?
No. Oh, Algorfa is a recycling plant.
Oh, all right.
I wonder if that's just for pallets.
Probably, looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I just love this. García Galeana. Fábrica de envases de madera.
What's that say?
It's
Fabric.
They make furniture out of wood.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Madera is wood. Oh, can you smell it?
You can smell it, can't
They
you?
make the pallets in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's why they recycle them.
I wonder how much they charge for a couple of pallets.
Amazing what you can make out of a pallet.
Yeah. Well, my old pump house for the pool,
Yeah.
fiberglass one that you see
Everywhere,
around,
yeah.
well, that got flooded.
Right.
And in the end, we had a proper pump house built.
Yeah.
But we kept it. And we put all our camping stuff in it now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think we've run out of... I think we're out of...
Yeah,
cycle
we've run out, haven't we?
Yeah. What I want to do is to cover it in wood
Yep.
to make it less ugly. Seen that lot down there?
Sorry?
They're all going.
What was that, Terry?
We've got to do a left here. There's a whole
Oh, right, okay.
huge group of cyclists.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, good.
That was a lovely ride, that. I know it's on the road, it's not what I wanted,
Yeah.
but it was nice.
Yeah, good. Good fun.
Look at this lot in front. Jesus Christus.
Well, a traffic jam here. Traffic jam averted.
Yeah, I was going to go along that way, but not with that lot.
No.
They didn't like it when we shot through.
I've seen that at a place in the sun a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this on Place in the Sun a few times. I'll have a traffic jam.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible, isn't it?
Love it. I love this place though. It's very English and it's cosmopolitan, it's not English.
Yeah.
It's fabulous butchers down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his sausages are lovely. Ding lovely. Ding 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 lovely. That's a lovely restaurant, La Brisa.
Yeah. Indian?
No, English couple, beautiful,
right.
beautiful steaks. This is my favourite Indian. Do you like Indian?
I like Indian, yeah.
Oh, you'll have to come down. Yeah, this one here. They are superb. That used to be La Brisa there, but they moved. I didn't want to do this, but coming through here,
Right.
With that lot there, farting about and bloody.
Well, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have been. We wouldn't have gone through there. So I've seen that now. Through that bit there.
Sorry,
I've
through
never been through
Quesada,
there
yeah.
before.
Our best friends live down here. Absolutely adores Linda. And Keith's a semi-professional cyclist. They live in there.
All right, yeah.
Lovely couple. Lovely.
Oh, it's very nice around here.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the older part of Quesada,
All right, yeah.
where you've got all of the individual houses and the individual plots.
Yeah.
Be careful this one here, because they come rearing round.
Right. Okay.
No, right. Now you've got a sharp hill here. It's a number 5.
Yeah.
That's a fresh water tank there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well disguised.
Good, isn't it? Parakeets. What amazes me though is like these lemons and orange trees,
Yeah.
where people are obviously, they're holiday homes,
Yeah.
and the trees are absolutely laden. And yet mine are looked after, and they look at me and say, "You fed me today instead of tomorrow, I'm dying." Well, f you then.
You're overfeeding them, Terry. That's what it is.
No, they get treated too well. They need to be kicked up the root.
Yeah.
We nearly bought a house along here,
Right.
this one here, but it needed so much doing to it. No, it was this one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But it just needed too much doing to it. And they wanted too much money for it. We've done coming up to 35k.
Well, it's not bad. Not bad. Cut of old codgers.
No, not bad. Take a right.
Right here, Terry.
Yeah, and then a left.
Left.
Right.
Then left.
Then left.
Straight on.
Oh, actually, you can take a right here.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah. This is Calle Sorollo. And then see that bin down there where that white van's come in?
Yeah.
Take a left there.
Okay.
I like the wide streets.
Yeah.
Take a left here. Let's see, we've done 35. I'll see if Linda's in. If she's not, we'll go round to La Recaral.
Right.
Have you got time?
Yeah.
Just to put a bit more mileage on.
Right.
And I've got 65% left.
My one's got 3 notches out of 5.
Well, you're down much the same then. You see that in between the road there, that
Sorry, Tom?
scrub, see that scrubland in between
Yeah.
that's where we were, just the other side
Just
of
the
that.
other side of it, yeah?
Yeah.
I've done a big loop.
Yeah. Let's see if Linda's home. Yeah, she's home. Super duper.
Hello everyone.
And that's the end.
We're at the end of the bike ride, aren't we now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a great ride, isn't it?
Ah,
You
loved
enjoyed it? I've enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed it.
43 kilometres.
Well, that's not bad, is it, for a
No,
day's
not
work?
bad at all.
Not bad. That's old
Good.
codgers.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Do you want a coffee?
I'd love a coffee.
Right, we're going there.
Yeah, we're going in for coffee now.
Or a cup of tea.
For a cup of tea. So
Don't forget you.
we'll catch you on the next one, shall we?
Indeed.
Yeah.
We might have another thing in the middle of us.
Oh yeah. A young lady called Jackie.
Young lady called Jackie.
Yeah. So keep watching.
Back, Jack, back.
That's her. Yeah. So keep watching.
Yeah, you keep watching.